I'm sure you've seen a big Hollywood blockbuster. I'm not saying you've seen one recently, but at some point you've likely watched a film birthed in the heart of the American movie industry. And I'm sure many of you have noticed a trend. Recent films seem obsessed with including people from every conceivable demographic box. Perhaps you chalk this up to the woke world we live in, assuming producers are simply bending the knee to the current social climate. Well, a viewer sent this in recently, and I swear I didn't know it was this systemic. Though I suppose we should have suspected the game was being rigged all along. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the people behind the annual Academy Awards, or the Oscars, has established actual representation and inclusion standards. I kid you not. Movies aren't just going woke naturally, producers are being incentivized, if not outright coerced, to do so. And if you dare notice or say anything, well, I'll let Reddit explain. People who claim that Eternals is too woke because of its diverse cast are just disgusting racists. See, diversity and equity include everyone, except, of course, for anyone with the wrong opinion. Diversity of skin colour, good. Diversity of ideas, bad. Actually, the Academy started speaking about all of this back in 2020, so apologies, I'm a bit late to the party. But they didn't actually enforce these enlightened new mandates until the 96th Oscars in 2024. Either way, here are the current rules, officially titled Representation and Inclusion Standards. I should note that these rules only technically affect Oscar eligibility in the Best Picture category, but let's be real, what major studio or director isn't aiming for the top prize? By gatekeeping the industry's most prestigious award, this one little mandate effectively forces everyone to fall in line. And the Academy's stated reason for all this? To better reflect the diverse global population. Okay then, if we're strictly mirroring the global census, I expect to see exactly 17.8% of actors from India and 17% from China in every film. We'll need 3% from Pakistan, 2.9% from Nigeria, and just to be thorough, a crisp 0.3% from North Korea. Oh, and I almost forgot. To be truly precise, we'd need exactly 0.12% of the cast to be Israeli. I'm sure the Academy will be very diligent about making sure that specific demographic is represented equitably. You know, just to ensure we're representing the global population correctly. Anyway, here are the Academy's completely non-racist rules that promote fair and equitable treatment in the industry. Note that a film must meet 2 out of the 4 standards to be eligible for Best Picture consideration. They start with Standard A, on-screen representation, which can be achieved by meeting the criteria in at least one of the following areas. A1, lead or significant supporting actors from underrepresented racial or ethnic groups. That is, at least one of the main actors has to be, for example, African, Indigenous, Pacific Islander, or Southeast Asian, just to name a few. Honestly, they could have saved a lot of time here and just written not white. And yes, the irony is not lost on me that while white British people are Indigenous to Britain, they don't count. In Hollywood's world, you're only Indigenous if you're from a group that fits the current administrative definition of marginalised. Regarding A2, general ensemble cast, at least 30% of all actors must be from at least 2 underrepresented groups, including women, racial or ethnic groups, LGBT, or people with cognitive or physical disabilities. So, as long as your background actors are a mix of, say, lesbians or bisexual men who are hard of hearing, you hit the jackpot. Welcome to the Woke Show. Just make sure you bring your medical records and your dating history to the casting call. It's lovely to know that Hollywood is finally prioritising your personal business over your acting ability. But wait, there's more. Standard A3 demands that your main storyline be centred on one of those 4 underrepresented groups. If you're not auditing your actors, you better damn well audit your script. So if you're making a movie about a man lost at sea, he'd better be spending those 2 hours contemplating his gender identity or his mixed ethnic heritage, or you can count your Oscar chances goodbye. Standard B1 revolves around creative leadership and department heads, where at least two of these positions, like your makeup artist or set decorator, must be gay or whatever. So forget looking at their portfolio, start looking at their private life. Anyway, there's a whole bunch more of these rules, but I think you get the idea. See, that's how you solve racism in the movie industry. You split everyone up into their respective racial groups, and then you create and enforce strict racial quotas. What could possibly go wrong?